Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. This one's located on the south spawn of Ghost Town, and it's under the command of Yarbas of OLIMP, and he's just platooned with a T28 HTC and a T150. It's a Tier 7 game, and it's got Tier 6 tanks in it. Let's see how he gets on. 2 marks of excellence on the barrel at the moment, working on his third. Now, the M44 obviously has been massively nerfed by Wargaming. They didn't like the fact it was too accurate, or at least the players who complained bitterly about it didn't like that. It was also not only accurate, but it was also rapid firing. And of course it had a 155mm howitzer capable of doing 550 alpha back then, but now it'll only do 500 alpha with 39mm of pen. Okay, fired his first round out, blind. Couldn't see the enemy because it's just too far away and his teammates weren't in sight of them. Now the standard reload is 21.09 seconds and he's got 22.78, and that suggests that he's actually still working up the speed on that crew. Used to be the favourite Arty of a lot of players, mainly because you could pump a round out every 16 seconds or so and do a lot of damage. He's following that SP1C and he gets a good solid hit for 261. Looks like it tracked him as well. It's also got a very good arc, 30 degrees either side of the centre line, which means that it's mostly fully dialed in most of the time, and that makes it much easier to get shots on the enemy. He lined that one up. Whoa! That was great! The guy stopped for a moment and he took the round right in the side, and that finished him off. So he's got his first kill. Now looking at a challenger who's way at the back. Remember, that's just basically a Cromwell tank with a different turret. Rounds out in the T-34, pulls back. He does take a critical hit to the tracks though. Almost loaded. These guys are being very predictable actually, which is not good for them. Rounds out. Direct hit right on the front of the vehicle. And that one earned him 184. The good news is that the T28 HTC and the T150 haven't gone into the town. They're actually fighting or holding position just outside, which means that they can actually guard us. Team does seem to be doing rather well. Tiger, didn't work out too well for the Tiger though. He did get wiped out by the chopper on their team. Almost loaded. Should be able to get this one. Rounds out. Yes! Good shot. That's his second kill. There's the chopper that killed the Tiger. Chopper's one of the new tanks. As the Mighty Jingles was saying earlier today, they're actually using made-up names for fake tanks that don't exist, and they were making them start with a C because, after all, most of the other tanks, British heavy tanks, were actually with a C name, like the Centurion, the Conqueror, the Chieftain. So they decided to make a tank called the Contradictious, and a chopper, and even Jingles finds it hard to swallow that. Loaded. Working out where the guy's going. Oh, he managed to fool us on that one. We pulled forward, or he pulled forward just at the moment that we planted the shell in there, hoping that he would actually drive back into the shell. Let's see if he can get a better shot this time. Almost ready. He's backed up against the wall there. And that was a direct hit. And it looks like it tracked him as well. Both tracks. And we're getting damage assist. No, we weren't getting the damage assist. That was a bit of a pity. It would have been nice, actually, if he had received damage while he was tracked. We get some benefit from that. Okay, down in that little dugout. The M6 just took round from our teammates. And we did get some stun assist off that one. Okay, there's that challenger. Rounds out. Splashes in for 53. And the GW Panther fires in as well. We've now got the communications expert working, which of course beefs up our reload time. It's now gone up to 22.52, or I should say down to 22.52. Challengers now one shot, and the MT25 makes certain, or did he? Nope, it was a Panther who got him in the end. Well, there's only two enemies remaining, the Cromwell and the T-3485M. There they are. And the T-34 is now one shot. He goes down, so we just got to hit this Cromwell. And he does get a direct hit on the track. And we do get the follow-up on that as well. That's the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for Yarbas of OLIMP in the M44. He managed to get a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 14, and his win rate in that game was 3,401, which is Super Unicum standard. Very good indeed. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage because that went to the Chi2 SP with 2,378 hit points. Second highest damage went to the Rudy on his team, who managed 1,744. And you can see Yarbas picked off third place with 1,560 hit points of damage, beating everyone on the enemy team. When it came to to kills, it was the AMX 1357 on our team. We got a patrol duty and 4 kills. 2 kills went to the Chi2 SP, the Rudy on our team, and also to Yarbas. And 1 kill went to everyone else. There's only 2 kills by the enemy team in that game, would you believe it? And when it came to base XP, he's in third place because he managed, the AMX managed 1,283, the only player to get over 1,000. The Chi2 managed 939, and then we've got Yarbas with 918 in third place. He fired 15 rounds in that game, got 8 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, and 15 splash. Damage of 1,560, all of it at more than 300 meters. So can we guess which one he actually penetrated? Well, I would have thought it was the SP1C, and yes, it was. The guy stood still, and he just put the round right through the side of him, and of course it went right through the thin armor. Very good shot, that one. Very nice. He also damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 2, and did 328 hit points of damage assist and 619 hit points of stun assist off 13 stuns. On a premium count, he actually made 70,723 credits, including a 40,000 credit mission bonus, and on top of that, 9,639 experience points, including an 8,262 credit bonus. So, well, I should say experience point bonus. So very good game there by Yarbas of Olymp, and well, he didn't even have to move once during the game because the enemy Arty didn't even try to counter battery, so he could focus on those tanks and make them pay. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, and thank you for watching.